And it's a whole W strat for now. They're gonna pressure Lev's defense right away.
Loud already wants his setup. You see the nanoswarms coming down, but Tacolilla is on top of the platform. That's Leviatán that opens up first in this series. 2 already dropped down for Loud. And the spike so far behind. 40 players from Leviatán behind the default boxes. It's a 4-player crossfire setup. Too good for Leviatán so far.
We've been seeing it lands actually a little early, and they trade 1 for 1.
And that's the very interesting one. Trying to go for an operator early into the rounds when Tacolilla hasn't really gotten too many kills in. So losing this round here, he's not going to have too much to work with in the next round. And it's Aspas, of course, that's going to pick up the operator. The best operator in the Americas this season. But he's not needed yet. It's saadhak clearing the site towards B. Rotating the rotation away, the defenders away from the A site. But Shyy at least is able to answer back.
How do you defeat a team like that? Best opera on one side, best IGL, able to split a map on the inside, finally traded after 1. But that's always what you're facing with Loud. A lot of the best, so you have to be better. A small, or slow rotation rather, towards A. That Leviatán is predicting, and they have gambled correctly. They just have to worry about how quick Shyy can get over here if they decide to engage.
Yeah. Oh. Or you just peek out for a kill like that. I was gonna say, it seemed as it was all right for Leviatán to play the retake. You have so much in the utility to play that post plan, the retake for the defenders, as you had that recon dart available, but now there's no flashes that's gonna follow behind.
Yeah.
It's gonna be difficult here for Shyy and for Nosware.
I got a turret looking him straight in the face too for contact play before they even Loud has to swing. Taken care of.
Standing ahead.
A little bit of a god dart. High and to the right.
Right on the ground, yeah, let's just peeks out.
Stubbing his toe there.
kiNgg going with the Guardian. The selfless play, because you need that utility from the breach. And look how pushed up Tacolilla is. He hears all of these footsteps. kiNgg's up there as well. And it's Shyy that opens up from garage, out towards grass, which now pushes Loud into C.
A page out of the Fnatic book for the mid rush strat, but now to C here for Loud, or for Lev, to defend on Loud's aggression. Ooh, Loud did a really good job of avoiding all that mid pressure with the fault line and push coming out of Tacolilla. But can they retake the site now if that signature utilities are coming back up?
This is perfect. At least push and pull from the utilities being used. An ultimate of a reckoning to gain the site for Loud. A lockdown on Leviatán's side to push them back as they regain control of site. Thing is though, the spike is planted for long behind the Radiant boxes, and all of Loud are getting ready for the spray fest behind the smoke. Big flash coming out first just to delay even more. Aftershock as well to clear out towards the cubby. And it's now time to come in with that util. Recon are now picked off, so an opportunity for Loud to continue to come in with the sprays. But it's Mazino that opens up first. Finally tapping onto the spike, trying to get it towards halfway. It's up there for Shyy, but he's low on HP, and he's gonna stick it all the way. And that's Leviatán with the third. Leviatán still has to keep guessing. It's going to be jump spots. No utility, and because of that no utility, Nosware trying to readjust. A 1-for-1 as Loud finally opens it up. There's still one more in the rotate. It's kiNgg.
2v3.
The advantage out for Loud.
They don't want to plant.
Oh, saadhak was trying to cut players off rotations and got picked off here by Shyy.
Great mid-round call with the positioning that they had there by saadhak. Yes, he goes down, but that probably makes them think they should continue to rotate, and saadhak was the last of the big flank. Left. What a rotation around the map here by Loud. The mid-round call, beautifully played. Les and tuyz look to clutch this out. That is tuyz planting. Les could plant, but not.
This kill from Les could be important too, because the kill from Les also activates a lockdown, but the window of opportunity was closed. Yes, he gets the kill, but there's already support out from Mazino. Jumps away, looks for some cover, and it's a 2 versus 1. Mazino now spotted by.
He's trying to just go forward.
Last, and then there you go.
For a while here with From the Shadows, so that may be why you see Lev having less numbers on this side of the map. Reckoning comes out, and we'll see those rotations start to come back over. Les starts us off this time.
His second reckoning for tuyz in 7 rounds. Allowing Loud once again to move in for a clean plant. And the lurk coming out from saadhak, the headshot onto Mazino, but gets instantly traded off. We talk about the important utility from kiNgg. Still alive.
And just delaying.
It's him and less we could force Tacolilla to fall back. Nosware under heavy pressure in the A site. The double swing to come out. saadhak gets the first blood since we've come back. Les, there you go, gets that lurk onto sewers to drop Tacolilla. And that's an open A site for Loud to plant. Look at the rest of Leviatán's players. Yes, there is still kiNgg at A heaven. But for Mazino and Shyy, they are far away.
Predict the C hit. Haven't really been a big fake strat yet for Loud. They just commit, and why not after you get one? The Killjoy utility is there, though, for Shyy.
And it's a recall smoke for 4 players to drop Mazino right away, but Shy's moving in. The headshot through, but Aspas answers right back. Easy for them to pick the spike right back up and get the plant on C. Default spot for long, looking for deniability. Oh, it is the Hunter Seer that comes out from Nosware, connects on to 2!
Okay.
Caution here.
Nosware lighten up a little bit.
The Blade Storm still available, waiting for a recon dart here from Nosware if need be, if not working in together. Now the auto cues are coming out. Aspas trying to get an angle here. Out towards the cubby of the C site. Now up on the platform, the daggers miss. And Aspas, another operator out this time on the C site, so a switch in positioning and putting Shyy now on A with his Killjoy utility. Seeker's coming out on the attack, is pushed away, and now the cascade comes through. He does get a headshot into Aspas. Also connects onto the second one with the spike falling down. He still has support though on the A side. That's Nosware coming from behind with the stinger. The headshot onto cauanzin as saadhak looks for the angle, gets it. Enough for the trade up, but Heaven doesn't work out. Spike still down out in the open. Tacolilla fighting into anything, not moving at all. An aggressive position with the operator looking down towards sewers, and it's Nosware that has to protect his teammate on the other end. Connects with the first and the second one, and then a hat trick into the round. Where's the trade-off here? He does have the crossfire setup. It works out for Tacolilla for the kill.
But the frenzies are what scare me here. It makes a retake so much more powerful when you can continue that strafe in and get multiple peaks. Quick plant, quick sight. A little bit of damage, but this is going to be good. Double controller can really block a lot of what Leviatán might want to see long. They can't all go see long.
This is where it stays different though for Leviatán. They're fighting inside the side instead of playing towards long. It comes out for a couple of trades, but it's still Loud trying to flood back in. Right at the logs, Mazino trying to catch one off guard, does so.
Remaining.
And gets a second right click classic there onto Aspas. 2 players low on HP, still doable here for saadhak. Yeah. Easy thing to do here on the lower line. Trying to get the entry into the B site. Nice little up drop dash here from Tacolilla.
Yeah, still gets it.
And that's a plant shot at set to escape right after if needed from Mazino. But we're keeping Tacolilla behind Gong. Loud already moving in, and Tacolilla gets 3 into the round. And with the gun round that comes in for Loud, gets fully denied Leviatán. Now have an opportunity to play the pulse plant outside of the site. Tacolilla doing all of that work.
This is the avoid Aspas part. Most teams try to achieve this. Yeah, they're getting
a Vandal.
out. Just see long to be open the whole time. saadhak wants to make a home at the end of it this time. Almost with two there. kiNgg trades it back, but I don't think that's instant movement here for Leviatán.
They're rotating back towards the A side, and that's where that hero rifle is too. So cauanzin connects onto the first kill, and Aspas is tucking through. So cauanzin's gonna play the bait, gonna try to peek out to try to get information, making them think that it's gonna be a weaker site on A if cauanzin dies. Meanwhile, though, Mazino's still pushing up towards the B site. There's that shock dart for the kill, and Aspas damaged at 36.
Yeah.
But Leviatán pulls back to try to work towards B.
It's gonna be tuyz. The Sheriff's the 3rd Sheriff kill in the round for Loud.
And 13 seconds left. There's that flank coming out from the window. Doesn't spot anybody yet. Nosware and Shyy on both extremities. Less getting the headshot. 4 seconds left. Trying to connect onto the shot. It's back to a 1-on-1. Nosware has to chase it. Looks into the wrong angle. Crossing swords there at the entrance of the garage, preventing Leviatán from pushing anywhere.
Window right now.
There's no smoke, so the only other opportunity is try to play the sneaky contact.
Yeah.
Almost worked out. Bless Dink down to 17 HP, but it's still pretty good for the rest of the defense, holding every single one of these angles. Look at these X's. Everybody from Leviatán was trying to find some ground, find an early rotate out of Loud, punish them, and then potentially rotate back into that angle. But now, as you could see here, losing all 3 players trying to find that play results into the last 2 attempting to save their weapons with 30 seconds left on the clock.
You see the money at Loud. Not much hunting can be done. Ultimates all almost on deck right now. Les still goes out. Les is 2 away from ult. If he gets 1 more, every single person on Loud is 1 away from ultimate to continue rolling this game over on Leviatán, and that becomes so difficult. Saved weapon here from Nosware. Still having a decent game on that Sova. Gonna need it. His Hunter's Fury will go.
But it would be nice.
A few members here.
Well, this is good.
Oh, trying to make the work
Paranoia.
happen. Back and forth. Yeah, it gets blind out for a second.
Oh my God, how does Les stay alive?
They're in spawn right now, working front or back to front on Loud from their own defense.
And Nazwar is trying to find a push towards the C from the A site rather, and didn't spot anybody yet. But Leviatán, what a sweet little play.
Yeah. Just a little bit of misdirection can do so much damage to the defense of Loud on that.
Exactly.
Great job by Mazino being able to get to the backside and just cause chaos with that from the shadows map blur that you achieve.
Reckoning for the retake, big flash coming through, and Aspas gets 2 kills. Dashing away as Nazwar drops cauanzin instantly. There's only Nazwar left. Landing up the first kill, turning around, trying to win against Aspas while we're still tapping onto the spike. It's a great play. Unfortunately, couldn't get the kill fast enough. Made it difficult for the positioning as into this round. Aspas doing what Tacolilla couldn't do. Rolling Thunder now in to dash into the site. tuyz is hit by that, but is protected by the poison orb left up here by his teammate saadhak. Trailblazer in from the spawn. Leviatán thinks that they have position into the A site, but look at the flood right back in from Loud. And it's Loud once again.
On sewers when you get up, then again to the left once you get in sight. Just mayhem to be able to deal with at A, but if you go C, you're getting the same treatment from Aspas's operator.
Yep.
He looks to get another peek on. I think he saw the head.
Definitely did.
Yeah.
Now through the smoke, the headshot to kiNgg, and that is gonna be the last resort. The last 3 players make that even 2, trying to work in the A side. Big paranoia to try to gain some ground. Flash out from the poison orb, and a flawless round.
And saadhak, or Shyy rather, going to be making a call here as they dash down lane fast. Aspas holds sight. And right off the rip, they're making a home and setting up residence in B.
And Shy's playing behind an alarm bot in the back of the site, hoping to do some decay damage. And yes, is getting flooded in by so much utility. But Leviatán's already moving back forward. The rotation out from the spawn. And now it's actually Leviatán that have control of the site, control of the spike too. Both players now less than tuyz at the staircase of the B side. There's the first contact. Headshotted by kiNgg.
So this rotation for Lev towards A could meet Loud. Smack dab as they dive in.
And this is protocols for Loud, having Aspas dashing in. But all of Leviatán playing these off angles, but it doesn't work out for too long. The Odin coming out for cauanzin. Also a menace on this map with that weapon. Nazwar on a 3 versus 1. It worked out for a bit because I saw an opportunity there for Leviatán. The amount of utility that was placed by Shyy just by the generator to avoid and prevent that dash from Aspas from getting too much value on that generator. But Odin again, too much.
Yeah.
Nice.
Really neat way that Loud played that on the entry as well. You don't see teams smoke heaven anymore, and a lot of times the team will all adjust to the left side to enter sight by Jenny so they don't get picked off. A full salvo of Leviatán's utility.
The updraft coming in. Shyy with support here from Nazwar stops Aspas from creating space.
Shyy
playing towards the staircase with support from Tacolilla. He gets a 3rd into the round, but it's once again to Odin from cauanzin. Dropping 2, make that a 3rd. Fully blinded from a paranoia. Has the ace clutch. Late recon dart in B main. Does not spot anybody there for Leviatán. The rotate slowly comes in towards middle and A site.
Look at this one Molly Killjoy help they have on Cat too.
There's an ult command. It's not for a retake play. It's actually to prevent the utility from coming out of Loud. So it's going to be the guns, and it works out. Tacolilla falls, and we take control of A Heaven. Last with the backstab onto kiNgg. tuyz pushing all the way down towards spawn. Mazino trying to hold his ground towards hell. Still at disadvantage. 2 players alive now for Leviatán. It's Shyy and Nazwar. Early lockdown already down. The plant.
That was just kiNgg.
We're actually stopping the plant. We want to go away, cut noise.
Does he have the mollies? Oh, they're already out. Used it B, used it A.
Revealing area.
Now with the recon dart, the swing came out. He saw 2 of them with Nazwar. He has his own Odin to work with. Shock dart as Loud is not afraid to fight right back.
30 seconds.
Holding their positions at A main. Shyy trying to get a timing here. Here's the footsteps through the smokes. The run out doesn't work. So it's up to Nazwar, ADSing Aspas.
You should run.
Yeah.
Looks to be a cat strat more towards A though. They like what they've been seeing in their ability to post planet this so far. See how this lockdown makes Leviatán react, though. Quite early for it to be used.
One lockdown, forced out of paranoia, and a fragment very early from Leviatán. So less utility to hold the push right after this lockdown, and you can definitely see it here. Might be now the call to save at this point, unless Tacolilla can get something done here with the Blade Storm.
Spike planted.
It's going to be the first point. Two players now falling back, saving their weapons towards that B side, and that's the issue here of trying to play against Loud on this map.
Yeah.
You have Aspas not only that is able to create great space on this map, but lands every single shot. Then you have Les, as we mentioned before, the closer, the one that can cut these rotations, the one that lays as much as he can on the mid A takes. But then there's also cauanzin, someone that we didn't really talk about yet. Then on this map, it's almost his playground.
This round getting locked
Player
in will
standing.
mark 4 rounds. Leviatán has not been able to get a successful retake down on Loud. Just
My ult is ready.
absolute solid attack and defense when it comes to the post plants right.
Because he allows so much information to be picked up. Now we're trying to use the operator to dash for information. Using the turret as bait. Less gets the kill.
Huge.
Yeah, no command out, and Mazino plays inside the smoke. Only good for one. Could get res definitely here, as that's going to be the assist from cauanzin. But as that res comes up, everybody's falling on a defense.
Has been lurked on.
And I like it. We're playing passively now for Leviatán outside of the site. Okay, that was a little bit of a troll out there. Yes, indeed. Naswar does get the kill right away, but Loud did get the timing to execute into the site with a recon dissipated here for Leviatán.
It's gross. I love that. tuyz basically plays a recon dart in his own smoke to see who's entering the site. Lev Flood retook this last time, so he prevented it.
I think despite tuyz dying, that was information there for the Hunter's Fury to come out.
Yeah.
Let's see to get these right pings and off the post plant. Looks to be, unfortunately, another demise now for Leviatán as they fall back. This should now put them at 0-5 on retake attempts. Loud continuing to dominate here in these gun rounds.
That was such a cool. Well, probably keeping an entire strat book in the trunk for when playoffs come.
So far with the knife and then the Al Jones spotting nothing towards B main, allowing Tacolilla to get ready for that mid push, but unfortunately he loses it against Aspas. A knife now hitting 2 players inside B. As Aspas is looking for that pick at the staircase. Shyy is the one dancing, not shy at all to go for the fight.
He got in.
But we're losing all our fights on both extremities here for Leviatán on the defense. Even Shyy is in a difficult position. He's actually not playing out of sight when he had to lock down to work with. Thankfully, nobody was pushing out for Loud. Now he runs outside of the site. The lockdown coming out on the attack, though, allowing Loud to gain pressure control into B.
So much chip damage on Lev.
And there's a chip damage from the nano swarms. A push inside the smoke, a fight from Aspas. Not afraid this time around. Connects with the headshot. The kiNgg spamming more damage on Tacolilla. Low HP. Onto the jet. And he connects right back through his own smoke with the Guardian. Lockdown still available for Shyy.
4v2.
In towards the spawn. So much utility once again from Loud. Odin swinging through. Lockdown denied. Naswar alone. And
It's
Naswar.
contact play, unless they use a drone. Oh, such a good 0 point.
saadhak, I think missed his fragment there too. And the recon dart though comes out for the defense, allowing Les rather to get the kill onto Tacolilla.
Push
There's
here.
a late lurk. Share a shot, connects onto kiNgg. It's gonna be a 1-on-1 against Naswar. Made that a 2 versus 1. As Aspas falls back, and they're pushing right back into him. Time to work with.
Oh.
Right click classic, 2 bullets left.
30
That's all
seconds
that's needed.
left. Spike
And unfortunately,
down.
it's the spike
Player
that goes
standing.
for Spawn to fight against him with 20 seconds left.
1v4.
That is probably the biggest error I've
1v3.
seen so far.
Oh, saadhak will easily if you.
To keep him busy, Shyy as well. But Leviatán decide to fall back for kiNgg to get the headshot there
Push
to
long.
punish Aspas. And yeah, the double
they
push towards
cleaned
long
Mazino.
does get the kill onto Mazino.
This is just Loud is owning a lot of the map, but not owning these fun firefights right now. Back and forth from Les and Tacolilla as they trade. A 3v2 in favor of Leviatán now. One of the times they have had numbers here in the second half. Can they convert it at this point?
It's looking pretty good. 3 shares, saadhak on low HP. Looking for a different type of flank.
Last player standing.
Meanwhile, though, cauanzin falls, and this is actually looking good after all here for Leviatán to convert from the shirt buy that we have. saadhak hears all of these footsteps.
Oh,
No patience.
there
as
it
he
is.
just wants to
right
get
now. No real commitments. Pressure.
Now saadhak rotating back towards tree. There's that pinch out. Nice little dash, but
Two
saadhak
now.
readjusts, gets the kill with the judge as well. That's 2 with 7 HP. I mean, that's a lot of damage. Great value off a low buy. kiNgg looking to regain his space on mid. And unfortunately, Market's not going to get checked. Les is going to pick him off. And here's Shyy's attempt. It's almost like I'm watching Lemmings now.
But will he go in? Seems like this lemming has a little bit of self-preservation.
30
Yeah.
seconds
And they will
left.
not dive into this judge, even at 7 HP. They at least want to take some of these weapons out of the hands of Loud. It's the economy that would make that hurt so much here. Even though Loud would be, if they lost this round a full buy or a full round win, 2,900, the win gives them 3,000. So
10
you
seconds
need to
left.
get guns out of their hands no matter what to take away that economy.
Spotted by the
When the
zero.
spike's not there, because of the timing it takes to get back for it. We'll see if it plagues them this time. A little push into B main, and 2 kills from Loud to answer 1 from Leviatán.
A duel
Enemy
ensues on
remaining.
both extremities once again. I
You
mean,
have that much 1v1 potential, even if you don't have a strat to be played. More 1v1 potential.
saadhak moving in. That's 3 kills out for Loud. 1 more to go.
You're kidding.